What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Sixth Man, a Sacramento Kings show, part of our 916 Sports Network. And coming into this season, not many people expected much from 42nd overall pick in the second round, Maxime Raynaud. But for a 22-60 Kings team, this past season, Max was one of the brightest spots for this team. And by the end of his rookie year, the 7'1" product from Stanford he went from a developmental big to a legitimate piece for this Kings future. Like, he just wrapped up his rookie year and he capped it off by earning NBA All-Rookie second team honors, the only non-lottery pick from this past draft to earn an all-rookie team spot, and becoming one of the biggest steals of last year's NBA draft as the number 42 overall pick. Max appeared in 74 games with 56 starts for this Kings team, 12.5 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, 1.4 assists per game, 57.1% shooting from the field, 78.6% free throw percentage, and playing 26.5 minutes a game. Max also led all rookies in total rebounds and double-doubles. 18 double-doubles for Max this past season. He finished first among rookies in defensive rebounds per game. He recorded 20 games with 10-plus rebounds, and he became one of only a handful of rookies ever to post 900 plus points and 550 plus rebounds while shooting over 55 from the field. And after the All-Star break, Max took a major leap offensively, and he looked far more comfortable as a future front court option for this Kings team. And over the final 2 months of this season, he averaged approximately 17.8 points a game, 8.8 rebounds a game, 1.9 assists, 60.2% shooting from the field, and 43.3% from three. If you want to look at March alone, 17.9 points, 8.5 rebounds, 59.5% shooting. And in March, he earned Western Conference Rookie of the Month after multiple 30-point performances, including a back-to-back 30-point game against San Antonio and Philadelphia. So going into this offseason, there are a few things Max needs to improve on going into sophomore year. One, the strength and physicality. Like, Max, he's got excellent touch and mobility, but stronger NBA centers still moved him off spots too easily. And for Max to add core and lower body strength, that will help him finish through contact, hold his position defensively, and improve as a screen setter and become a more reliable rim protector. 2, rim protection. Like, I thought Max showed flashes defensively, but he's still not yet a consistent backline anchor, and improving his timing, his verticality, and his defensive awareness could elevate him from a solid rookie big to a true two-way center. So the Kings, they need more interior defense, And Max becoming a 1.5 to 2 blocks per game player changes the Kings' ceiling dramatically. And 3, expanding that 3-point shot. Late this past season, he had a stretch where he shot 43.3% from 3. That is extremely encouraging for Max. But now he has to prove it's sustainable on a higher volume. Because if Max becomes a legitimate pick and pop threat, it could unlock more space out there on the floor, driving lanes, and the lineup versatility overall. 4th, the passing and the decision making. Max already flashes good feel offensively, but improving the short roll passing and processing speed would make him even more dangerous in Doug Christie's offense. Right now, he's mostly a finisher. The next step for him is becoming a creator from the elbows and the high post. 5th, defensive discipline. Like many rookie bigs, Max occasionally bit on the pump fakes, got caught in drop coverage, or even struggled with quicker guards in space. And the film study and the reps should help Max become more dependable defensively. So what is his sophomore year outlook? Max already looks like one of this team's long-term building blocks to go with Neek, Dylan, and your 7th overall pick in next month's draft. If the second half offensive growth from Max is real, he has a pathway to become a nightly double-double threat, one of the better offensive centers in the West, and potentially a future borderline all-star. But the biggest question for Max is whether he can become impactful enough defensively to stay on the floor deep in meaningful games. So, like, in a season that was horrendously bad for this team, Max Raynaud was the brightest spot for this team. Seeing his growth from from December to the end of the season. And Sabonis playing only 19 games, that was a blessing. Because I don't think we see Max Raynaud a lot this season if Sabonis wasn't injured. So with him only playing 19 games, and 56 of those games Max started and playing in 74 games, like, Max grew up this season. I know he hit the rookie wall right before the All-Star break, but after that, I thought the confidence grew for Max after that. And he played a lot better, especially post the All-Star break. So, earning the All-Rookie second team, you can make the case he should have been first team, but who are you taking off that first team list? Because Flags, no-brainer. Knipple, no-brainer. Edgecombe, no-brainer on that first team. You can make the case Max could have been over Cedric Coward or Dylan Harper. But I got no problem with the first team. I know he's tied with Derek Queen for that second team spot. So, like, Max showed a lot of improvement this season that he could become the future starting center for this Sacramento Kings team. And I especially love the pick and roll situations in that 2-man game that we saw with him and Russell Westbrook. Like, there's a lot to like going into Max's sophomore year for the Sacramento Kings this upcoming season, and whoever they take with that 7th overall pick. Again, just look at the post All-Star break leap that Max took like his final 10 games, 18.6 points, 8.7 rebounds, 56% shooting, and 44% from three. And that's not normal rookie production from a second round center. And if you want to look at the standout performances, you had 25 points against Houston, 22 against Dallas, and you had several double-double performances late in the season. By April, Max looked a lot more comfortable offensively and physically than he did at the start of the season. And of course, he needs to work on his defense this offseason, because he averaged under 1 block per game. And he still had moments where stronger centers moved him around physically. And to become the long-term starting center for this team, the defense has to improve for Max. The three-point consistency, the potential is there, but the consistency is not. Like, defenders still don't fully respect Max from that outside yet. And if he can become a legitimate threat there, his offensive value skyrockets. And of course, we know about the physical strength, so that he has to improve. So there's a lot to like about Max going into this offseason and for his sophomore year with the Sacramento Kings. So thanks for tuning in to this video. If you're watching on YouTube, please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below.